Simple. Sounds like fun.
We'll go this way.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the absolute grace is such a creature.
Each of us threads in her design.
Stay low. Let's move.
No time to waste.
Let's spill some blood. On my way.
One can't always be a gentleman.
On the move.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Over here.
I speak, they burn.
Taste my fury.
Let's have some carnage. Excellent. Subtle steps.
It is...
Swords meet sorcery.
Oh, of course. Perhaps our prisoners can be your...
Taking position.
Hungry for the slaughter. Keep them guessing.
Victory is assured with ease.
My path be true. What we've seen. What? 5 true?
Good move.
Got to concentrate. Down with you. On my way. My path be true. Let my name be known.
Time to kill. Step quick.
The witching hour. Certainly.
Ready. Got to move.
This way. Watch your back. What's in here? I need to rest. Come quickly enough. All right. All right.
That's curious. away.
Step lightly. Let's see here.
We did as we were told!
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
We did as you lot told us! Minthara's the one who...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
A new true soul come to share their wisdom?
We did as we were told! We're loyal to the Absolute! Tell him!
Silence!
True soul, you have seen these goblins at work, have you not? What say you?
Exactly! It's what I told them! But would they listen?
Faith without action is anemic, sickly, in a word, useless. We are too close to the ending, and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
You wouldn't hurt me, would ya? We're mates, me and you. Practically family. You won't regret this. Praise the Absolute.
Your merciful streak will be the death of us one day. Let's hope Zarel won't be too angry.
The seat of the Absolute's power. Occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Yes, please. Hello, chum.
Seen the view out west from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
Easy. That's curious. Don't linger. A little tete-a-tete. So, the Night Song is key to Ketherick's invulnerability.
An evocative name. More suited to poetry than the absolute perversions.
If we find it, we might turn it against him.
Finding it may be easier said than done.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
Carved into the bench's rotted surface are strange, half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so tainted. The sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. It's been mostly drained, but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistress' eyes may be upon me. She'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
Forget what Mistra wants. Think about yourself, and what Lady Shah's power could do for you, Gale. Make the lantern. Spread her will.
Very well. Stand back, if you please.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether.
Not bad for a wizard who slept through his Kalashite lessons, eh? Did you feel that? If I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the Shadow Curse lands, I'd think it was Mistra herself brushing against my skin. Oh. I had no idea you were so insensitive. No, don't feel disheartened. Very few are capable of attuning themselves to what I just experienced. A state of affairs Mistra prefers, in all honesty. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece. True enough. And somehow I doubt that's an order Mistra will be willing to rescind, no matter how many times I impress her. The stakes are simply too high. Strange, though, that she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites. Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them.
don't mind if I do. Let's crack it open. I never cared for spy glasses. Watching things from...
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Githyanki. Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith I would preside as Queen of the Githyanki. Ephelaman remains the Queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
Full of little bones. Yes.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Row?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself. Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith. There is a tremor of shared ecstasy as she finds a mirror to her own desire.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls should, to be touched by the Absolute. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. Then he must have failed to make the urgency of his mission clear. I do not want to see you again until the relic is secure at moonrise.
Go. Certainly. How about this? Step quick. All right. should be easy.
Stand, soldier. These are the General's private quarters. Wait. Something in your scent is familiar. You stumble into trouble like a stray pup. My own litter were the same, but they are long dead now. Mind where you stray, lest I send you to join them.
What's that? That's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now. It's mine now. Take on the Apostle's Thorm? What in the hells is Ketheric planning?
Yes, soldier. Not your scent. Selûnite magic on your skin. The General once smelled that way, when his daughter still lived. I died the same night she did, my master says, trying to protect her. I do not remember. But he brought me back. I will not fail him again. Yes, soldier. You'd be the first of the General's soldiers brave enough to try. All right, that's enough.
I see you, you sneaky little shapeshifter. Let's have some fun. Yes, let's.
Melodia Thorm, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
A quick rummage. Very well, then.
Name is me.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
I'm sure you have done a great many things to get this far, true soul. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Your tadpole grasps at nothing. She carries no parasite, but you've spent too long reading people not to see what's behind her eyes. Scorn, stark behind her mask of deference.
As you see, true soul, there is so much more for you to learn.
Watch the shadows.
brother took my meat. They sleep and steal, waste and struggle.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. An efficient path. What lies within?
Silence! We hunger, true soul. The Absolute promised us a feast of corpses, and still we starve. Foot flesh. Scraps. The real feast is below. They drop corpses down into the tunnels. Enough to feed an army of us. If the Absolute will not share her dead flesh, we will tear it from the backs of the living.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
But you look so much juicier. Feed!
I will not know fear. Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
Over here.
We stoop and struggle.
All right.
I was a farrier in Disarin Valley. Then the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me.
Your desire? With haste. Might as well.
Interesting. Yes, let's.
I applaud your taste.
Trust no one.
The right of these prisoners to die in mortal combat was stolen from them.
I'm all for blood, but a whole lake? That's just wasteful. Moving. I remember that noise from the Underdark. Another bloody hook horror.
Victory awaits. Hetazeth.
Unleash me. Rock to Queen 6.
My faith will protect me. Have to keep going.
lightly. I swear there's congealed blood between my toes. I bet it's cold, too. Such a pity.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
What's in here? Happy days. Look, something behind that window. Shame we can't reach it. Let's see here.